Hello everybody, welcome back. My car's broken, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. All right, we're in the poop mobile. Switched out the shirt. Sorry, Jake, but I don't want to get that John dirty. We got like a 20-minute drive to get there, I think. It's just an alternator, so we'll see. Shouldn't take too long. I've never done an alternator before, but I mean, it is a Honda, so it really should not take that long. I'm guessing 2 hours max, but at the same time, I honestly don't know if it's gonna fit because it is a second gen Integra, 90 to 93, but at the same time has a B18 B1 in it from a third gen Integra. So I got the one for the first gen Integra because I think they're cross compatible, but I'm not super certain, but we will find out. Alrighty, we made it to the Integra. Here she is. Lots of bird on her, unfortunately, but that's just what happens when you park underneath a tree like that. So here's the deal. Alternator right there. It's not too terrible. I'll probably just have to take out a few things that are in the way. It is pretty tight, but I mean, that's not terrible at all. All right, well, we're not very far in, and already I found something quite interesting. Go in there and you look very closely. Kind of hard to see, but right there, there's supposed to be a bolt there, at least a bolt, but there's nothing there. So I don't know if it's always been like that or if it fell out at some point. I have no idea. So I'm about to do something you should never do. Down here, if you can see, that's the bolt. I think it's a little rounded off. If this wheel was off, then things would be going a lot better. All right, so it's an eyesore. So I really appreciate you letting me keep this here.
It's incredible, dude.
Yes, the bird poop really adds a lot.
Yeah, my trees, you gotta be careful here. You gotta be careful.
Hey, but it's worth it because the car broke down. Ryan came to the rescue and let me keep my car at his house.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
That's the beautiful thing of living close to where cars break down.
Exactly. What do you got, like 5 people a week coming here?
On the daily, you know, you never know. So let's get this baddie backing up running, eh?
Yeah. The predicament I'm in is not the best. We're on an incline. We're on gravel / dirt. I think I'm just gonna never do this at home, but I'm gonna jack this car up and try and take the wheel off. That will make this a whole lot easier. Make sure we got a good mating surface here. These are not good sounds, and I probably should have broke these before. Yep, I'm jacking it back down. All right, I've been going at this bolt, this nut, for like 15 minutes now. Whoa, Hummer. That's cool. Average Idaho moment. So that John is in there. I found a short socket, 14mm, which is what the nut is. On there really good. And yeah, it's really tight in there and it's kind of tough. The 14mm is doing a little better, but yeah, that John is tight. Finally broke the nut, finally. Thank goodness, bless the Lord. All right, I took this John, has a swirly John to it, and then I put it in there and then that worked. I'm not kidding you, that probably took like 30 minutes, probably more. That was bad. Hopefully the rest, I'm not even gonna say that. I think it's hand loose now. We'll keep wrenching on it. See where it goes. Oh yeah, that John is not in good shape. So basically now I think I just have to shimmy it out. Actually, let's take out the belt at least. The belt is absolutely crusty as balls. The alternator is right there. I don't know how to get it out. Worked on this bracket for a little while. I got both of the bolts loose in there. Hair is looking crazy. I look like that lady with the scissor thingies from Repo. That bracket is off, which will hopefully give me enough room to take out the alternator and then put the new one in. I just took that bracket off and then I was finagling around with the alternator to try and get it out, and then it just fell down and then it just kind of plopped onto the ground. The new alternator might need to go through the bottom as well, because I think that's the only way it's gonna get out, because I tried to get it through the top where the bracket was, but it didn't fit still. I don't know, we'll see. Alrighty, so here's the old one, here's the new one. They look pretty similar. I'm not gonna lie, this one looks bigger for some reason. All right, so I dropped the 2 bolts that hold the bracket on, and if you look underneath the car, it's not the best place to drop 2 bolts that are essential for this car to run. Found one, which took approximately 15 minutes, and the other one I have no idea where it is, so now I'm gonna keep looking and hopefully I can find it. All right, I have absolutely no idea where the second bolt is. I found the first one, so I think I'm going to put the wheel back on and literally just roll it back. Yeah, she's moving. All right, so basically, I think that bolt went to Narnia because the car was like right here. Moved it all the way back, and there's still no bolt. If you can see it, let me know, but it might just be in the engine bay somewhere. I'm going to try and get the new alternator up in from the bottom. I really don't want to be here anymore, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna try one more time to go in from the bottom and then see if that works. If that doesn't work, then I'm probably gonna go get some food because I'm hungry and go cry myself to sleep. I'm totally not bleeding out of every orifice of my body. It's somewhere. All right. Little John, right there. All right. So it's right there. I think this is the furthest we've gotten. Definitely still stuck. All right. I tried again to get the alternator in there from the bottom, but alas, it did not fit. Kind of sucks if this thing doesn't work because I don't know if you can see, but I absolutely massacred it, so I don't think I can return it anymore. It's 10:56, so I'm gonna clean this up. And when I say clean this up, I mean I'm gonna throw all of it in the car with no organization. But I'm gonna put the wheel back on, lower the John. That rhymed, I think. And I don't know how early I'll be back here, but we'll get back here and we'll keep trying. 11:04, 4 hours here, and the only thing I accomplished was losing 2 bolts and getting the old alternator out, which is absolutely diabolical. All right, we are back at the Integra. Beautiful day today, sunny, blue skies. Let's get started. Well. I don't know if you can see. Right in here. Oh, there it is. You see that? That's the bolt that I dropped. Goodness gracious. I spent an hour looking for that one single bolt, and it's literally right there. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna keep going. I've determined that I'm going to go to Advanced Auto Parts to get a ball joint removal tool because this guy right here doesn't want to come out, and I've already messed it up, so I need to get that out in order to slide the axle out. So we're gonna go to a hardware store and we're gonna get a bolt and a nut for the top part of the alternator that was missing, that bolt and that nut. I made it to the hardware store. I'm gonna try and get these bad boys right here. Got them. I got 2 just in case the original one was too effed up because I really nailed that thing. And then I got a top bolt for the top one, which hopefully is the right size, but we'll see. We're gonna try and get that ball joint off and then hopefully snake in the new alternator. Finally, after like 20 minutes, I got the ball joint off of the thing. I absolutely massacred it. There it is. But it's off now, so hopefully I can take out this axle. Got the axle slipped out here. Slipped out pretty easily, not too bad. So, got this bracket off right here that was in the way right there. And then I was able to sneak the alternator through. So now it's inside, which is amazing. Alrighty, the alternator is in. Got the ground hooked up, got the power hooked up. This thing is completely dead, so we'll take the Corolla and put it up here and jump it. Alright, we got the Corolla hooked up to the Integra, getting it charged up. Should have enough juice to turn her over. Alrighty, she runs. I already knew that though, but the alternator, it's turning, which is good. Don't mind that. It's whatever. It's been running for a few more minutes now. We're going strong. Thank goodness. I don't have to jump off a bridge now. Alrighty guys, it's all put back together. Got the axle slipped in. Wheel is on. Boom. And that is a finished alternator replacement. Alrighty. Oh jeez. Steering feels a little weird. Okay, it's driving. Steering feels a little weird, probably because my ball joint is absolutely gobsmacked. Oh yeah, it feels terrible. It's always felt terrible, I'm not gonna lie, let's be honest here. But it has charge. That is the most important thing. It's holding charge too. Pretty damn sure it would have died by now. So let's turn around here. It's driving. It's driving. What can we say? Little downshift. Trying to fix my posture here. What's going on? Great success. What a beautiful sight. We got the car home in the garage. Absolutely beautiful. Got these wheels that are going back on for the summer. Got a new tire. Or which one is it? Not this one. This one that didn't end up doing very well. So gotta get that swapped over. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.